Hello, I am Pintun from OdishaTV.in bringing you today's news from Odisha. First, the headlines. Sundargarh District Truckers Association calls for a 24-hour band protesting against Odisha government's decision on ceiling on freight rate for transportation of minerals. Servant reportedly commits suicide after trying to crush his owner's son with a grinding stone in Bhadrak. Odisha government decides to collect about 20% paddy of the total state procurement target from the Central Revenue Division. With current Chief Secretary retiring on November 30, buzz on who will be the next Chief Secretary gains momentum. And two-day international seminar titled Kalinga Lanka, Reviving Old Linkages and Exploring New Opportunities, inaugurated to relive bonding between Odisha and Sri Lanka. Now, the details. Normal life was hit in Sundargarh district following a 24-hour bandh call by the Sundargarh District Truckers Association in protest against the decision of the Odisha government ceiling on freight rate for transportation of minerals. Apprehending breakdown of law and order situation, the district administration has clamped prohibitory orders under section 144 of Criminal Procedure Code in as many as 8 places of the district, including 3 in Sundargarh town, with deployment of 11 platoons of force in the sensitive areas. Reports reaching here said police have arrested truckers' body president in connection with the strike. The truckers have been opposing the recent notification of the ceiling on freight rate for transportation of minerals and demanded that the government should reconsider the rates. Official sources said the government decision was aimed at putting a ceiling on ore carrying cost to rein in unfair trade practices.
कौनसी प्रकार दाबी को न मानी तांको हिसाब रे से जो ग्रुप को कि सही मान को सहाय्य करी तांको 18 चक्का 22 चक्का रे लोड करे कि माल पठौ जंदी कोयला पठौ जंदी जोडा कि हमर विरोध थिला एवं शांतिपूर्ण हिसाब रे हमें माने एठी बसथिलु किंतु जेतेले एहा किछि हमको ध्यान न देले कि किछि कहलेनी सेते बेले हमें आज बंद डाकरा देछु सुंदरगढ़ रे 24 घंटा बंद डाकरा जोडा कि बहुत लोकमान दाबी हमर जानी से माने हमनकर असुविधा जानी समझ निजस्व हिसाब रे सब किछि बंद करछंती
107 रे सेंस जो माने रॉन्ग डूअर एंटिसिपेटेड जे लॉन तक ना रे हमें 107 देछु आ विभिन्न संवेदनशील जगह रे हमर 144 धारा जारी करा है हमर 11 प्लाटून फोर्स विभिन्न संवेदनशील जगह मुतयन करा विभिन्न ऑफिस दुकान बाजार बस स्टैंड विभिन्न जगह ऑफिसर सहित फोर्स मुतयन अच्छा एवं कौन सी अप्रीतिकर परिस्थिति सृष्टि कर लोक को आम तुरंत गिरफ्त करूँ एवं आईन अनुजाई दृढ़ कार्यानुष्ठान।
A servant working for a nursing home owner in Bhadrak town reportedly committed suicide in the early hours on Saturday after trying to kill his owner's son with a grinding stone. The servant has been identified as Suresh Nayak, while the injured is nursing home owner Dr. Pravas Mahanti's eldest son Avinash Mahanti. Avinash is a class 10 student. The incident took place in the wee hours at about 3 a.m. when Suresh entered the room where Avinash was sleeping and attacked him with a crushing stone. Soon after attacking Avinash, Suresh went into an adjacent room and hanged himself from a ceiling fan. Family members said that Suresh was working for them since long and there were no instances of any discord which could have been the reason behind such a ghastly act. The Odisha government has decided to collect about 20% paddy of the total state procurement target from the Central Revenue Division. This was informed by Food and Civil Supplies Minister Sanjay Dasbarma after attending meeting of collectors of the zone. We aim to procure 19.96% paddy from Central Revenue Zone of the total procurement target this Kharif marketing season, Dasbarma said. The minister also informed paddy procurement automation system PPAS has been replicated in 38 blocks of the zone. To increase transparency and efficiency in the procurement system, we have made the PPAS operational in 38 blocks of the zone, Dasbarma stated. In June, after successful operation of the system during 2014-15 Kharif marketing season, The state government had decided to implement it in 160 high procuring blocks during 2015-16 Kharif marketing season. Officials said the automation system has brought in transparency, efficiency, accuracy and economy in the process of paddy procurement in the state. It has also ensured timely payment to farmers and has streamlined fund flow information across all banks. The system provided for real-time monitoring of the progress of procurement in various districts and was successful in 60 blocks during 2014-15 Kharif marketing season.
सेंट्रल डिविजन आमर 38 ब्लॉक रे पी पास रो व्यवस्था करा जायछि जहा फल रे चासी मानक अकाउंट को सीधा सड़क टंका जीव एवं वर्तमान राज्य रे खरीफ प्रोक्योरमेंट पई आमे 3000 मंडी पई निष्पत्ति करिछु.
With a notification issued by General Administration Department regarding retirement of current Chief Secretary of Odisha Gokul Chandra Pati on November 30, buzz on who will be the next Chief Secretary has gained momentum. In the race for the top bureaucrat post of the state, names of Chief Minister's Additional Chief Secretary Aditya Prasad Padhi, Development Commissioner Upendranath Behera, KBK Chief and Member of Board of Revenue Ashok Kumar Tripathi, and Senior IAS Officer I. Srinivas, who is on central deputation, are doing rounds in the power corridor. However, among those four, Aditya Prasad Padhi and Upendranath Behera are being heard to be favorites for the Chief Secretary post. Development Commissioner Upendranath Behera, who has been playing very important roles in the state administrative system for the past 2 years, is retiring in 2017. He had handled major responsibilities with Forest and Environment, Home, Finance and General Administration departments. He had also played a vital role in the safe release of 2 abducted Italian tourists and the then Malkangiri collector Vinil Krishna from the captivity of Maoists. Meanwhile, Aditya Padhi is having remaining term of 4 years. As per the seniority list of officers of the GA department, Ashok Tripathi is ranked at the 8th position, whereas Aditya Padhi is placed at the 10th position. I. Srinivas and Upendranath Behera are ranked at 12th and 14th positions, respectively. Former Chief Secretary Sahadev Sahu opined the main criteria for the top bureaucrat post is for the person who is preferred the most by the Chief Minister. Echoing similar views, another former Chief Secretary Sudhanshu Bhushan Mishra said, selection for the Chief Secretary post is done from the officers who are drawing salary at the Chief Secretary grade. The officer gets the job who is chosen by the Chief Minister. More and more mysteries behind the irregularities in onion seed procurement in state are unfolding. A senior official of the Odisha Agriculture Department has alleged senior IAS officer and former MD of the Odisha State Seeds Corporation Limited R. Santagopalan's involvement in the scam. The officer who has brought the allegations is the current Joint Director of the Agriculture Department, Prabhasi Sethi. Sethi has also claimed similar irregularities worth crores of rupees in agriculture and ancillary departments. The company which was given the tender was a blacklisted company in many states, and when the tender is awarded to the same company, how it's not a case of tender fixing, said Sethi. Sethi has based his allegations on an inquiry report on the tender process for procurement of onion seeds in the 2014-15 Rabi season, where it is stated that the deadline for filing tender was August 19, 2014 at 2 p.m. However, West Bengal Hybrid Seeds and Biotech Private Limited, whom the contract was awarded, had filed the tender at 1:45 p.m. As per the report, the tender was not filed through the prescribed medium, speed post or courier. Moreover, the company didn't mention the variety of seeds that it seeks to supply in the tender. Based on these findings, Sethi said that whosoever was in charge during the period is responsible for the lapses. During R.S. Gopalan's tenure, there have been widespread irregularities in various schemes, including purchase of mobile soil health, procurement of maize, BGRI and implementation. Further alleged Sethi, stating that a CBI investigation could unearth these irregularities. However, Gopalan has refuted the allegations, saying that these are being made out of some personal grudge against him. Sethi doesn't have enough qualification to know the details of the tender process. While working under me, he was suspended for mismanagement, due to which he holds a personal grudge against me and has brought these allegations, said Gopalan.
ये तो आरएस गोपालन से तले थिले डायरेक्टर एग्रीकल्चर थिले आ से एमडी सीड कॉर्पोरेशन में थिले आ सी टेंडर फाइनल करचंदी एमडी फाइनल करचंदी टेंडर फाइनल करचंदी सेटा गोटे ब्लैक लिस्टेड संस्था अनेक राज्य में ब्लैक लिस्टेड होईची ताकू ऑर्डर देचंदी माने आ टेंडर फिक्सिंग नुआ कोन जे किणुचंदी जा पीरियड सेटा किणा होईची से भलो हो ठीक हो से ही दायी रहे दुर्नीति गोपालन जो दिन तो आसिले आरएस गोपालन डायरेक्टर भाव ये नियुक्ति कले जोगदेले से पीरियड व्यापक चलती सब स्कीम चलती मोबाइल सॉइल हेल्थ यूनिट किणार हो मका किणार हो बीजीआरआई इम्प्लीमेंटेशन हो से बोरवेल इम्प्लीमेंटेशन हो नेशनल हॉर्टिकल्चर मिशन रे बा ये आरकेबीआई जोड़ा टंका गुड़ा खर्च होता भारत सरकार पैसा ये सीबीआई जदि तदंत कर कि बाहर डिपार्टमेंट निजे एफए टेंडर फिक्सिंग होती अनियमित होती प्रति वर्ष 50-100 कोटी टंकार दुर्नीति होती सीबीआई आसला कौन असुविधा किसी ना
6 मास दायित्व थी ये गोटे टेंडर होता है कौन फिक्सिंग नहीं से श्रीयुक्त प्रभासी सेठी जानवर कौन क्वालिफिकेशन से जिते बेले डेप्यूटी डायरेक्टर थे से जो काम करुले से किसी मिसमैनेजमेंट से सस्पेंड होते से विषय रे मो उपरे टिके दुख अच्छी आक्रोश अच्छी से कौन यहाँ कहते मुझे जानी
Odisha and Sri Lanka share a long history, and in a bid to relive the bonding, a 2-day international seminar titled Kalinga Lanka, Reviving Old Linkages and Exploring New Opportunities, was inaugurated on Friday at Utkal University. The event was organized by Kalinga Lanka Foundation. The speakers at the seminar laid emphasis on development of Buddhist tourism development along with commerce and education. High Commissioner Designate of Sri Lanka in India, Esala Virakun, who graced the inaugural ceremony, shared his inclination towards building a strong bond with Odisha's culture, tradition, tourism and trade. Governor S.C. Jamir, Odisha Industries and School and Mass Education Minister Devi Prasad Misra, Tourism Minister Ashok Chandra Panda and Kendrapada MP Baijant Panda were amongst the dignitaries present in the seminar.
The two Prime Ministers, Prime Minister Modi and Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, agreed that we will sign economic and technology cooperation agreement between the two countries, and that will cover not only trade but it will cover investment and services. So it's going to be a very broad agreement. So at the moment we are finalizing the draft agreement.
जिते शिपिंग होची हमरो पारादीप रु किंबा धामरा रु ता सहित जॉइन करि सारले एक्सपोर्ट इंपोर्ट रो बहुत सुविधा हबो एवं से माने जेभली एक्सपोर्ट इंडस्ट्रीज पय इन्वेस्टमेंट आनी पारिचंती सेथरे हमरो स्कोप रहउची ओडिसा रे मध्ये एक्सपोर्ट इंडस्ट्रीज पय इन्वेस्टमेंट आनीबा पय
दिल्ली रे तांकर श्रीलंका नेशनल डे जो होची सेही समय रे हमटे एग्जीबिशन करिवो श्रीलंका हाई कमिशन रे कारण एटा गोटे बड़ इवेंट थिला एटा हला परे हमें फेर काम करिवो से विषय रे.
Meanwhile, in a shameful incident, egg-hurling attempts were made at VIPs who visited Utkal University to participate in a seminar. According to sources, 2 persons have been detained following the bid. Notably, the VIPs visited the campus to participate in a 2-day international seminar organized by Kalinga Lanka Foundation. The incident occurred when the VIPs were returning from the seminar. High Commissioner Designate of Sri Lanka in India, Esala Virakun, Odisha Industries and School and Mass Education Minister Devi Prasad Misra, Tourism Minister Ashok Chandra Panda and Kendrapada MP Baijant Panda were among the dignitaries who participated in the inaugural session of the seminar. Odisha Agriculture Minister Pradeep Maharti has cancelled his Sambalpur visit on Friday and returned to the state capital. Maharati was scheduled to tour the district in western Odisha after visiting Kalahandi and Nuapada. However, he cut short the visit in the middle. In Nuapada district, he witnessed an embarrassing situation when about a dozen followers of opposition BJP and Congress protested his Barapadar visit in Khadial. Opposition parties alleged that the minister has cancelled his schedule fearing protest. In his reply, BJD spokesperson Pratap Jena said, when ministers are visiting people, opposition parties are creating hurdles as per their plans. They are not doing constructive thing and involved in cheap politics. As many as 28 employees of Odisha Industrial Infrastructure Development Corporation might lose their jobs for their alleged involvement taking loans worth rupees 1.5 crore by forging documents. So cause notices have been served to all of them. Moreover, the Vigilance Department has also begun its probe into the matter. According to sources, 28 employees of the corporation took rupees 1.5 crore loan from a state cooperative bank. After allegations, a departmental probe was done in which all of them were found guilty, following which they have been served notices, added sources. Prima facie, the employees are at fault, as a result of which the probe was ordered, said IDCO CGM Sushant Kumar Das. The investigation report revealed that around 36 employees applied for loans from Bhubaneswar State Cooperative Bank. However, the accused employees forged their salary certificates, recommendation letters, undertakings by Drawing and Disbursement Officer DDO, signatures of the guarantors and stamps required for the loan. Moreover, the accused also forged the signature of the then IDCO CMD Priyabrat Patnaik. Startlingly, during inspection, the accused produced fake persons as IDCO's DDO and GM Finance. The report states.
कौन करा जीवो जदि सेही समय समान तो नहीं चंदी 4 वर्ष 5 वर्ष तळे सब जिंस हेची सेही प्राइमा पिछि वर्तमान भूल बाहर छि बेल तो इनक्वारी चली छि तो फर्जरी हेची बोली तो आसी छि रिपोर्ट आछि सेटु जब सेथि तो इनक्वारी हेछि इनकर रिपोर्ट मध्ये सबमिट हेई छि.
Police on Saturday detained 5 people in connection with the Lamtaput block office ransacking case during Friday's Congress demonstration over farmer suicides in Odisha. Machkund police, in questioning the detained person suspected to be involved in the case. An official said Lamtaput BDO Bhagavan Behra has given a written complaint against 12 with the police and investigation is on to trace the persons involved in the incident. Yesterday, over 100 Congress activists and farmers gherowed the block office, alleging the government's negligence towards farmers' issues. The agitators were blocked when they tried to force enter the office premises. Agitated over denial to meet the government officials, some activists started pelting stones at the office in which Behra was injured. He was rushed to the hospital immediately for treatment. Police have started investigation into the matter. Ulunda police on Saturday arrested the then Lady Constable of Biden Police Station Geeta Bhoi, accused in the Makhunubag death case from Bargarh, taking the total number of persons arrested in this case to 6. Geeta was absconding since her alleged complicity in the death of the 54-year-old man came to fore a fortnight ago. Official sources said she will be produced in the court today. Earlier, Constable Pramod Sahu, Sub-Inspector Soumya Patra and Assistant Sub-Inspector Pitambar Behra were arrested for their alleged involvement in the sensational death of Bag. Bargarh Superintendent of Police Ashish Kumar Singh has already suspended the then Biden Police Station Officer in charge Sushil Naik and 3 others in connection with the case. It may be mentioned that the then IIC of Biden Police Station had called up Makhunubag 54 of Dekulaba village on July 17 this year for interrogation in connection with a case Raju, his second son, who was absconding since then. But as Bag didn't return to his house for several days, his family members had a frantic search but in vain. In a daring daylight robbery, 2 bike-borne youths snatched away a bag containing cash of rupees 15 lakh from manager of Siddhivinayak Builders and decamped at Cuttack Road on Friday afternoon. The incident took place when the company official was returning to his office after withdrawing the money from a nearby bank. Eyewitnesses said the miscreants came in the black-colored bike and snatched the cash bag. Lakshmisagar police has launched a manhunt to nab the looters on the basis of description provided by the company official. After receiving worldwide recognition, Odisha-born film producer and writer Salila Parida's Hollywood film Desires of the Heart released in India on Friday. The film has been released in major cities of India like Mumbai, Delhi, Gurgaon, Jaipur and Bhubaneswar. The Hollywood actor Val Lauren and Alicia Minsu star film had a market premiere at the 67th Cannes International Film Festival last year. The film has also been traveling to many other international film festivals including La Femme International Film Festival, Sedona International Film Festival, Macomb Film Festival and Hoboken Film Festival. The film, directed by award-winning director James Kicklighter and co-directed by Rajesh Rathi in India, also stars Bollywood actor Gulshan Grover and I.M. Kalam's fame actor Harsh Meyer. This is the first ever theatrically released Hollywood film made by Odia producers. Before wrapping up, the headlines once again. Sundargarh District Truckers Association calls for a 24-hour band protesting against Odisha government's decision on ceiling on freight rate for transportation of minerals. Servant reportedly commits suicide after trying to crush his owner's son with a grinding stone in Bhadrak. Odisha government decides to collect about 20% paddy of the total state procurement target from the Central Revenue Division. With current Chief Secretary retiring on November 30, buzz on who will be the next Chief Secretary gains momentum. And two-day international seminar titled Kalinga Lanka, Reviving Old Linkages and Exploring New Opportunities, inaugurated to relive bonding between Odisha and Sri Lanka. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.